Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would start off this week by doing a little vlog of my day. So right now I'm making breakfast. Do not judge my breakfast. But I make scrambled eggs with cottage cheese, and I put some like hot sauce or sweet chili sauce in there. So that's what I'm making now. I prefer to use like a sweet chili sauce. There's one at Walmart that's really good that I really like, but currently we have Louisiana hot sauce in the fridge, so I'm gonna use that. It's still pretty good, but the sweet chili sauce is better. I'm also making coffee. I just do like black coffee with like cream or sugar, and I started adding like caramel syrup in lately, but I kind of wanted to start making like more fun coffee, so I stopped buying coffee at school. So like if you drink coffee in the morning, like how do you make yours? And like, do you do anything fun like a latte or whatever? Let me know in the comments. I'm not going to show you me eating because I think that's weird. So, BRB. Making my coffee in this cute little cup. It says, "Someone loves you." My boyfriend got it for me for Valentine's Day. He got like, I think there's like this local place back in Missouri where you can get like this cute little gift box. And it comes with a little stuffed animal, and I got a blanket and a candle and a cup and a little card that he wrote me, and it was super cute. So we're channeling boyfriend's love today by using his cup. I went to go put the caramel in my coffee, and I almost put it in my scrambled eggs. That would have been disgusting. I would have been so freaking mad, dude. I have that habit of going on Snapchat, and like they have like these scary story like montages or whatever. People put like their paranormal experiences or like creepy experiences with people or aliens or whatever. I have a really bad habit of like watching those and getting sucked in. So we took a little moment to do that. But now we're done. We're gonna like brush our teeth and wash our face and stuff. So, yep. Okay, I just brushed my teeth. Now I'm gonna wash my face. I'm using this face wash right now. I think I got it from Amazon. My mom said she used to use this when she was younger. It worked really good for her, and it's working good for me too, relatively. I never break out like super bad a lot, but I use this and then like the light blue, like clear CeraVe one. I like switch between these two depending on which one I have at the time. But my skincare routine is nothing crazy. Like this is all I do. I don't do anything else. And then my makeup isn't super crazy either. So I'm gonna wash my face real quick. We're going bummy today. I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweater. So I'm just gonna like do mascara and then call it good. So BRB. Okay guys, a little story time. I'm getting ready. So, me and my boyfriend just moved in this apartment like right before school started, like in August. And a couple weeks ago I came in, our bathroom is really small. Like the entire place is like not very big, which is fine. But I came into the bathroom the other day to take a shower, and I had like stripped and was ready to go. And I look at the shower curtain, and there's this giant ass fucking spider that has built a web in the folds of the curtain and was just like sitting there. And I was like, it was so fucking scary. It spooked me so bad. But I didn't take a shower. Long story short. It was huge. I didn't know what to do. We don't have any bug spray or anything. So I just like, we have like a can of sunscreen sitting in here for some reason. And so I just like sprayed it with the sunscreen and then ran and got a shoe and smacked the shit out of it. And I just left it on the floor. I was like, I'm not messing with it. I'm not taking a shower. I was so freaking scared, dude. Okay, so this is the mascara that I use. And I just always use it. It's in black. I don't know. So that's her. Mascara's done and cleaned up. So now I have to make sure I smell good. My deodorant, my perfume. This is the perfume I'm using. It's like the ambery vanilla one. I don't even, Dossier, is that the brand? I don't know. I get it from Walmart. It's like $30. This is the most expensive perfume I think I've ever bought in my life. Like, this being $30, and it's lasted me a long time. Mostly because I think the sprayer is broken and it hasn't been working a lot, but it smells super good. My boyfriend loves it. Another story time. The other day I was putting on the perfume, and I used to have a cap, but the cap fell in the toilet, you guys. Like, all the way to the bottom. I had to go get, like a pair of tongs from the kitchen and pull it out. I threw it away. I'm not keeping that lid and then putting it back on the perfume. But yeah, it fell in the toilet. This is my outfit for today. We're just swimming, like I said, bummy and chill. So I just have like a sweater and sweatpants. And I'll probably, I don't know, put on my socks and my Crocs. I don't have class for another like 2 hours or so yet. But I like to like head over early so I can like work on stuff. Because I'm not very good at focusing like in my home, you know. Like, it's very hard for me to focus here because like being home equals relaxing, I guess. And I'm also trying to navigate. My friends all think I have ADHD, and I've never really thought about myself as having ADHD before, so we're also working with that. So yeah. Grab my glasses. Okay guys, we have our bag packed, we have my coffee, so we're gonna head to school. So just a little bit for those who are like in college or whatever and like interested in getting a master's degree. For me, the transition between like the expectations and like the time management is so different from undergrad. Like, you put my seatbelt on so Myrtle stops yelling at me. But so like, I feel like in undergrad there's a lot more studying, there's a lot more tests involved, and you have like, I don't know, I don't want to say like, there's more external structure given to you by the professors and stuff. Like obviously in master's and like graduate school, like there's still deadlines, you still have, you know, requirements you need to meet. But like, for me at least, a lot of it is like academic reading, like articles and stuff, and then discussions. Like I'm not having a whole lot of like, I have one class where it's like weekly quizzes and stuff, but a lot of my classes right now are not like that. Like there's only the one, and it's been a big transition for me because like my time management hasn't been as good as I would like it to. So like I'm not getting all of the articles read that I would like to. I'm kind of behind. But it's a big, you know, switch. Like it's a whole different phase of life. And yeah, it's kind of complicated and overwhelming sometimes, but it's also, I don't know, the two classes that I'm having these like reading articles and discussions is like, they're relatively boring classes and it's not necessarily exactly what I want to go into, but I still have to do it for the requirement. But it's just, I don't know, we're cruising along. Sometimes it's hard to stay awake. When I'm reading it, I'll literally fall asleep sometimes, so I'm learning how to navigate that, I guess. Like, I was listening to a podcast, it's called like Grad School is Hard But, and it's like this girl that went through it all and was like giving advice on it. And she said that you have to like give yourself breaks and like work so often and then like read for so long and then like take a little break, or like you have to like program your brain with like a specific activity to like get it in the mood for working. I don't know, so I have to figure out some ways to do that, so to better manage it. And also like I was telling my friends in class that every semester in school, like without fail, I will like start using a planner like religiously and write it all the time. And then like halfway through the semester, I'll like forget it exists and just like remember in my brain what I need to do. And then close to the end of the semester, like right before finals, I'll be like, oh, like I have a planner, I need to use it because this is a stressful part of the year. And they go, yeah, that's ADHD. So, like, and they're also, like, the two girls that told me that, like, they also have ADHD. And I remember hearing from somewhere, and they, like, confirmed this for me or whatever, but like ADHD, like the symptoms are different in men than there are in women. So like I never saw myself as being like a hyperactive person and like having an inability to pay attention, but I was like talking to them about things that I think may be contributing to this now that they brought it up, and they're like, yeah, I've been the same thing, and like hearing from their experiences, maybe I do. So obviously as a college student right now, I can't really afford to go get diagnosed really. So I'm just gonna try to like, as I'm working through school and like trying to focus on things, I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind and like, I don't know, try to work with that. I don't know. It just, I might not have it at all, but it's a good thing to like be aware of, I guess. I don't know. Dude, finding a place to park at school is one of my least favorite activities. I paid buku amount of dollars to park in this parking garage, and I get here and I gotta go to like the 4th or 5th floor every day, and it's fucking ridiculous. Speaking of which, I think I found a spot. Never mind. Okay, we're parked. Well, we're almost on the 4th floor, so I mean, it's not a whole lot different, I guess. Unrelated to school, but I'm glad that it's actually starting to feel like fall. You know, leaves are falling, starting to get a little chillier. I think it's like maybe high of 70 degrees today, and right now it's like 50 or 60. It's kind of nice. so I just got back from class. I'm a wee hot and I'm a wee hungry, so I'm gonna change clothes and I'm gonna get some lunch. Okay, we have some shorts on, I changed, and I'm gonna make some lunch. Usually I have like lunch meat or like one of those like Sunkist tuna packets just because they're easy and quick and like relatively healthy. But so I make those as a sandwich, so I have that and like an apple and a yogurt. So recap for the last like 3 hours, since I didn't really like record anything for it. So once I got to school, I like set up and there's like this cute little coffee shop. It's called like the Academic Grind at school. And so I went there and I'm gonna try to go there like more in the morning so I can be more productive in my morning than like, I don't know, wasting time just like rotting on the couch here. So I went there and I brought my own coffee, so I didn't buy any. But some of my friends from some of my classes, they came and hung out with me. I didn't really want to like record in front of them. That felt kind of weird. We were talking about some stuff that shouldn't be out there. But we sat there for a while until like 10:15, and then me and one of the girls had class at 10:30. We have archaeology, like theory of archaeology together, which is okay. Like the class is kind of hard for me because like theory is not really my thing. But we're basically talking about how like the past couple weeks we've been talking about this concept called agency and how like people have the ability to like change things. Does that make sense? Like I have the agency to like eat this apple, or like I have the agency to like create something. Does that make sense? And so then we were talking about now how like objects have that same idea, kind of. So like, see if I can demonstrate this. One of the examples used in class was like, I guess, I don't know, trigger warning, I don't know. I'm using a knife for context, okay? Like, you have a knife. You automatically know, like, even without, like, any knowledge, that you probably shouldn't grip and hold a knife like this, because it's sharp and it can hurt you. You know that there has, like, a handle and, like, you should hold this part. It fits good. So it's like the object is telling you to hold it in this way. It's telling you what to do by your perception. That was the class lecture. So it's kind of interesting. OMG, I just realized this in real time. I forgot that my phone case has a magnet in it. So you guys are sticking to my refrigerator right now. Isn't that fucking cool? Sorry, I was trying to figure out where to put my phone to record this, and I forgot that my phone has a magnet. That is so freaking cool. But yeah, that's what we talked about in class, essentially. So, yep, and then I had to pee so bad after class, so I just kind of like raced home and like, so I could pee and change and eat because I was hungry. So yeah, now we're here. I'm gonna eat lunch and then probably do some more homework. I have to go to work at 3:30, so probably gonna do some stuff. Because I have, so part of the grad school life for me right now is that I'm eating the deli style Sunkist tuna packet right now. I'm putting that in a sandwich. Anyway, so part of grad school for me right now is, I don't know how this is for any other grad students. If you're a grad student and have a similar experience or whatever, please tell me in the comment section or whatever. But this is not opening. But in 2 of my classes, I have to do like a book review. So we had to pick a book related to the class like topic. And we have to read it and then do like a professional review of it or whatever. And like for one, I have to write a paper. For another, I have to do a presentation and present it to the class and discuss what the book is talking about and how it like matches the theoretical framework of like whatever. So those are fun. So I'm probably gonna try to work on those a little bit as well and read those books because I just started and I have to do the presentation and the paper is due in December, which is not a whole lot of time considering everything else I have to do. But so I have to might work on those for a little bit, read some stuff. Those are also going to be the books that like I'm currently reading, and I'm probably not going to read anything super fun for a while because those need to be my priority, those books. But so I'll be doing that. And then I also have to write a paper for another class and then read some articles to prepare for other classes. So there's a lot of like reading and stuff involved, which is great. Not like, you know, the super fun kind of reading, but sometimes it's interesting. You know, you learn new stuff and you get different ideas about how to understand certain concepts, but whatever. Okay. Also, okay, I like to eat like yogurts and stuff, and I've really been into these Chobani flips, and they have this seasonal pumpkin harvest crisp cup, and it is so freaking good. I got the big like variety box from Sam's, and they have these in there. These are freaking delicious. So if you like the Chobani Flip yogurts and like the little crunchy bits they have in there, and you like pumpkin stuff, go try this because it's so good. Yeah. Also, for like any student or caffeine addicted adult, you're gonna relate to this. So I brought my own coffee to the coffee shop in a cute little cup and I drank it all. But my friend who was studying with me, she bought this like drink from the little coffee shop. It's like the brand is Lotus. It's like plant caffeine. I don't really know how that works or whatever. It tastes great. They have these cute little like flavored caffeinated cups. This one's like the Midnight Sun flavor, so it's like passion fruit and blueberry, I think. Anyway, she didn't like it, so she gave it to me. So we are over caffeinated. And I feel it starting to kick in now because we a little shaky. But so I'm gonna sit down and eat with my extra caffeine in my food. I'm gonna like watch a YouTube video, which is funny because I'm making one, but I like to watch this King Wolves guy. He plays horror games on Twitch. I don't watch on Twitch, I watch his YouTube, but he has the funniest reactions to playing these games and he gets scared, which is hilarious. But he's a cool guy, so I'm probably gonna watch his for a little bit and then maybe write my paper thing while doing that as well. So yeah, I don't really want to like post a clip of the video because I don't know, get in trouble with him. But we'll take little snippets while I work. So yeah. Here's my feast, my sandwich with my tuna, my yogurt, and my apple. Oh, maybe not this apple. Okay guys, so I'm watching King Wolves right now. I finished lunch. The video has like 15 minutes left-ish, and I'm gonna finish watching it while I start my essay, and then I'm probably gonna put on some lo-fi, mute please, and work on that because I can't really focus very good when the TV's on, but I really want to finish this video, and it's not very much longer, so I'm gonna try to multitask. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we have our candle lit, we have our lo-fi on, the vibe is set. I still have my caffeine drink, so now I'm going to start doing my homework and try to lock in. I have almost 2 hours till I have to leave for work, so we're going to try to get this paper done and finish reading the article I was reading and then get ready for work. So I know I have to go to work and I have to leave in like 40 minutes. So I still have some time. But I'm gonna get ready for work and I'm getting kind of sleepy. So I think I need a break from sitting here reading this stuff anyway so I don't fall asleep. But I'm gonna get ready for work and then hopefully have some time to rot a little bit before I have to go. But yay. We've been productive today. Yeah, we're not just sitting here scrolling like sometimes we do, which is good. Yep. Okay, so real quick, right before I leave for work, I have my stuff packed up. I have myself a little drink. We left her over here. I'll get her. We're gonna take my trash out and then we're going to head to work. So come with me. Probably not gonna record anything at work, because I don't think that would be okay, with my boss. So, and I'm pretty new, so I don't really wanna, test that. But come with me to get to work and then I'll see you after work. I'm not entirely surprised by how I feel about this, but being a like country, I'm not like I feel like country person is wrong, but living my entire life outside of a city and then moving to a very large city for college, I've discovered that I hate I don't like driving around the city. I don't mind living in it, I suppose. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but like it's not my favorite kind of living, but like I can deal with it. What really pisses me off, what really throws me into a rage, is all the one-way streets and like the blocks. I guess it's like the numbers and the letters and like this grid system makes it easy to navigate, but it's just, I don't know, it's so irritating to always have the one-way streets and like, oh, I can't go this way and everything. It makes me so angry. I don't know how to, I don't know. Probably sounds ridiculous but I don't know. It's just so irritating. And the amount of traffic. Like, I work at 3:30, okay? And my apartment is 15 minutes away from my job. And I have to leave 30 minutes early. Like, to get there and, like, get there at a decent time at 3:30, I have to leave my apartment at 3. That's ridiculous. My apartment, this is even fucking worse. Get this. My apartment is like 7 minutes from school. It's a 7-minute drive from school. If I wanted to walk to class, it's a 45-minute walk. Why? That makes no freaking sense. Like, how does a 7-minute drive equal a 45-minute walk? That makes no sense. It's just, I don't know. Being in the city is kind of irritating. I'm managing and I'm doing fine, but like, we're kind of like, I don't know, I don't have access to outdoors. Like, that sounded ridiculous. I don't have like a deck. I don't have a porch. I don't have like a sitting area outside. And I think that really bothers me too. I'm not necessarily getting cabin fever, but like, I wish that I could sit outside and do my homework or something peacefully without it, being on a street. I guess I could go to a park, but do you guys get what I mean? Like, is there any people that like grew up outside of town and now live in a city and like, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, I made it to work. I still have like 15 minutes before I go in, so probably just like sit here and yap. But I was told when I started that Monday nights were not super busy. So, and boss man said that like if I had homework I needed to work on, or if I had a book I wanted to read, I could bring that if there was like nothing to do. So I brought one of the books for my book review that I'm doing for one of my classes. So it's for my osteology class, so it has to be related to like bones and stuff. And since I'm going into forensic anthropology, which is like, you know, related to that, I decided to do my book review over, it's called Vampire Forensics. Essentially, archaeologists and anthropologists, are finding, like graves of people. I think this one specifically is diving into one grave in Italy. And I think it was a woman. Okay, they didn't specify. There was a person who was buried, and, when they dug up the grave, there was a brick shoved into the person's mouth. And so this entire book is trying to figure out why. And so their theory is, based on what they learned, is that that person was thought to be a vampire. And by sticking a brick in the mouth, it was like a weight, I guess, and prevented the deceased person, the vampire, to come back to life and turn other people into vampires and haunt the place. I don't know. It sounded really interesting, and I read an article about this in my undergrad, so I thought I would do it as my book review. It sounded really interesting, and my teacher thought it sounded interesting too. So this one is, I think, going to be easier to digest than the other book I'm doing for my book review, which is The Mushrooms at the End of the World, I think. It's an ethnography talking about this mushroom that is growing in like toxic places of toxic waste, and I think it's specifically in Japan, I think. So I'm also doing that one, but I think this one's gonna be 1, quicker to read, 2, more interesting, and 3, easier to digest than the other one will be. So I thought I'd bring this one. It has a little bit of that good book smell. Oh, also, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit here. Stick with me if you're my people, and do not leave or unsubscribe or stop watching the video because of this. There's background. So my bookmark for this book is a toe tag, like a literal deceased person identification tag that they put on their toe. I needed an internship for my undergrad, and I did it with a county coroner in Missouri when I went back for the summer, and he gave me like 3 of these, and I was like, I don't need 3. So I just took 1 because I was like, this is an odd thing to give me, and he's like, I have so many, just take them. So I'm using it as a bookmark. It was wrapped, it was wrapped in plastic when I opened it at home. So there's no juices, it's not nasty or anything. It's just a literal toe tag. And I think it's funny. I just realized the car next to me has people in it probably watching me. But I think it's cool and funny, and I thought it would be fitting bookmark for this book. So we have a toe tag in my vampire forensics book where they're digging people up. So yeah, I have this, and I have my highlighter, my pen to annotate if I need to. I have to write a paper about this when I'm done. Like an official paper that like follows the guidelines of a specific forensic journal. So yeah, we have my annotating utensils, and we have our book. Hopefully it's interesting, and hopefully it's more towards the topic that I'm worrying it's not going to be. But yeah, so I have to be in there in like 10 minutes, so I think I might head in, and hopefully it's slow so I can read this and not be bored. But if it's busy, then the day goes by faster, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to head in, I think, and start getting that dough. So I should be back out by like 8:15, 8:20, maybe 8:30 of a stretch. So I'll see you guys in like 5 hours. Fine. Okay, so work is finally over, thank God. It wasn't really, I think it was like, what, 5 hours? Yeah, just about. So I got 5 hours of work. I'm ready to go home. I'm freaking hungry. So, very glad the day is done. So I'm gonna go home to my boyfriend, and we're gonna chillax. I might read. I didn't get to read a lot. Work wasn't very busy necessarily, but it was like steady sometimes. So I didn't get to read a whole lot of my book, but hopefully I can do that some tonight. Maybe Bae will want to play his video games or something, whatever. So I think I'm gonna kill the vlog here for today. I've kind of sucked at it, to be real. I forgot to do it, and I felt like awkward doing it at certain areas, and I didn't want to do it at work and class, so I feel like I didn't execute super well, but maybe next time we can do it on a day where I don't work. I don't spend most of the day at school or something, so stay tuned for the next video. And thanks for watching. Peace out.